Alrighty. Of Indeed, Sarah Regis. And you're understanding who are the Ontario Police. This is demon possession, mental illness, and sexual violence simultaneously exposed. And it's while Paul Leon, an exposed domestic terrorist, is also being removed from office upon the criminal monitoring under his corrupt leadership that Paul Leon is very much aware of, providing corrupt leadership, not necessarily complicit, but also as a demon under a fake sun. And subject to this conduct, Paul Leon acts with the demon-possessed population, psychopathic behaviors such as stalking with lights, stalking with planes, and stalking in helicopters, using the resources of the fire department, who engage in what is surrounding me with their demonic behaviors while they're engaged in criminal monitoring. This is a violation of federal stalking statute. Sarah Regis Group is going to be prosecuted, the fake sun, from sunrise until sunset, while the government is engaging in criminal monitoring with the people of the state that occupy and work at that venue, while the government is targeting an American citizen by flying in circles like an ominous stalker, a demon-possessed one, as the gang stalking mayor is being published on the World Wide Web. This is the same police department that's gang stalking at all venues in Ontario that are being exposed as what are acting in concert with the statewide P.O.C. This is, by the way, 8:53 a.m., where the entity's keeping the fake sun stationary at Euclid Avenue and what is E Street. This is where the entity sun, where the Ontario Police are after 6 p.m. stalking in this same exact manner. This is Paul Leon's statement of his disdain for this country. This is his statement regarding his hatred for American citizens, whom he targets as he is being exposed. The puppets of Satan are working for and under the corrupt leadership of Paul Leon, who are acting the same mental illness Paul Leon suffers from, the mental illness of the demon, using a helicopter, millions of dollars used on criminal activity, which Paul Leon, his stamp of approval is on it. 6XAM 179 federal prison based on the criminal conduct of Paul Leon, mental illness, stalking with the possible light by demons like this third party, sharing in concert under a fake sun. This is all under the corrupt leadership of Paul Leon, who was being removed. And all gang stalking mayors, Karen Bass, the same criminal pattern of conduct, Dominic Choi, Michael Moore, the entity engaging in this conduct, which is Miss Aquanetta Warren. She's an enemy of the United States. They're being removed from office. Okay, the entity engaging in this by the demon possessed. This is mental illness that's no longer closeted, and they're not engaged in law enforcement in California. They're engaged in surveillance, and they exhibit clear mental illness while they are exposed, because that's the psychopathic disorder that they've been trying to conceal. And as I speak to the truth of what they do, that mental illness is for the world to witness. The entity is going to be prosecuted, and Paul Leon's being removed from office. This is P.O.C. Every gang stalking city is doing so under the corrupt leadership. The gang stalking mayors are inherently engaging in that. They can't do it without the corruption of that office, and that office is going to be vacated by a terrorist that is exposed and no longer concealing itself under deceptive misnomers like mayor. Paul Leon has been in for 20 years engaging in what is domestic terrorism, and he is a demon. This is they are flying under the fake sun that's still here at 12 at 6 p.m. in the evening. They just flew through it. The mental illness 101. This is P.O.C. Public corruption 6YBT 436. Immigrants like those that are gang stalking at the facilitating venues, the people of the state, they're being deported. 7XIY347, a gang stalking immigrant resides right now inside of this venue. They're being deported while engaging in terrorism. Criminal presence in the path, ongoing public corruption, and this is obstruction while Paul Leon is being exposed on my Facebook, on Threads, on YouTube, and the entities engaging what is surveillance, and that's the demon possessed. That is Mike LORENZ, severely mentally ill, and every kidnapper are going to federal prison for targeting in concert with the city of Ontario. This is P.O.C. It is 8:55 a.m.